For this recipe, you will only need 3 ingredients. That is honey, pecans, and brown sugar. And then to mix it, you're just going to need a reasonably sized bowl. I don't know if this is reasonable. And a fork. I don't know why I forgot what it was called for a second. If you want to, right now, you can preheat your oven to 350, but you don't. I mean, you can do it whenever. There's no, like, time limit. My mom's washing in the back if you hear anything. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the whole bag in here. If there's room, let's see. That is not enough room. I'm going to get another bowl. I personally like the pecan halves, but my mom got the chopped ones, which are fine too. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to show you what I do on one of them. So first thing I'm going to want to do is take the honey and lather it onto there. Start with a little bit, okay? Because you can't take it back. You can always add more, but you can never take it back. So you have to start with a little bit first, since there's no measurements. If you wanted a visual video with measurements, I don't even know what these are called, but you'd have to search it up. I don't do measurements. Too much work, you know what I mean? Too much work, and then you have to do math. So just put a little bit. I'll show you what it should look like coated in honey afterwards. This is about how much honey you want. Honestly though, with the brown sugar, you could put a little bit more because you can always add more honey. But try not to put too much, alright? Okay, look. The brown sugar is always going to get stuck like at the bottom of the bowl, which is kind of annoying. So if it gets stuck, don't worry. Just add more. But I think my mom likes it with a little bit more honey. This is how it's supposed to be, but I think she likes the honey. So you're going to want to get yourself a pan, and then you'll need a small bowl and some butter and a spoon. You will also need aluminum foil. These are all the things that you're going to need to prepare the pan. You want to melt your butter down. While that's in the microwave, I thought I should probably prepare the sheet. Oh damn, it's done. Anyways, just get some aluminum foil, put it onto the sheet, basically. Anyone who bakes, don't come for me because I'm not a baker. You can give me advice, but don't come for me, you know what I mean? Melted butter, plop it on there. I mean, I guess you could use a brush or a spatula, but I'm just going to use a spoon to spread it around. The melted butter step is honestly really necessary. It makes it taste better. And now you're just gonna take your mixture and you're gonna lay it on there. I'm just gonna put all of it. Is there room? I don't know. I don't really use my brain when I do things. I just kind of wing it, you know? So yeah, just spread it out like that. Try to make it flat and even or whatever, I don't know. Oh, and your oven needs to be at 350. Every time you bake something, 350, unless they tell you otherwise. You only really need to keep it in there for like 8 to 10 minutes and then let it cool down. Here's kind of a close-up of what it looks like. Oh, Jesus. Here is a close-up of what it looks like, basically. If it doesn't get crispy when it's dry or when it cools down, then you can just put it back in the oven, right? So no need to worry. But yeah, that's basically what it's going to be looking like in the end. If you leave it in too long, it'll turn a different color because it burnt. So that's always an option if you want it to be burnt.